Hi everybody, this is Janet Wright, and this video is a recap video of the Mini Triplet healing that I did this morning, June 11th, 2017. And this video is unique in that I made a companion set of videos, and I put a lot of the technical information that I normally would have put in this video, making it pretty long. I put that in a series of videos. Probably it's going to end up being like 2 or 3 videos, and I will put the title of that video right here, because right now I don't know what I'm going to call it, but it'll have surround sound aura healing in the title. Surround sound aura healing. But anyway, I did that because it's a nice new technique that I used in today's Mini Triplet group healing, and I wanted people to be able to find it and understand it, even that aren't my super energy geeks that watch every single recap video. So a little bit of data about this healing. Today it was for 53 people. It was really sold out already at 52 people, but the angels asked me please if one extra person could join and just do the second and the third healing, which I call a twin set of healings. So we did get one person adding on, and of course now it's really sold out. But anyway, so 53 people, and just like before, 5 countries. The people are located in 5 different countries, and just like before, there are 8 kids that range in age from 4 years old all the way up to 15 years of age, both boys and girls, and young women and young men. So good for you guys, the kids, yay! And hi to my 7 and 10-year-old who generally watch these videos. You're awesome. Thanks for those surveys. Keep them up. All right, cool. So like I said, there will be less technical information in here because if you really want to know, there's going to be a video series that I just made like right before this video that talks a lot about the aura technique that I used today, aura healing technique. But in this, at first I helped everyone to have a red grounding. The angels liked red for everybody's grounding at first. Oh, I said hi to everybody, of course, one at a time on a spirit level, telepathically. In some of the videos I don't mention like I said hi telepathically, so like someone hearing these videos might think that like we're on a phone call or something. We're not. Like, it's just a spirit level communication. All these healings are with the subconscious part of your spirit. So anyway, everyone, so there was like a prolonged hello period, you know, like we're just one at a time. I said hi to each person and made sure, I asked them if they were ready. I let them know the healing would start soon. I said hi to their angels let me know if they were ready or not. And then I, checked with my angels to make sure I had strong boundaries with that person. And so, that was like before the start time, about 15 minutes before that, that's when that started. So sometimes people have this real like awakening, like pleasant awakening sense, like 10 or 15 minutes within that time period before the healing, and that's why. Some people have a great night's sleep before the healing, and that's because your angels typically are preparing you for the healing. So after the red grounding, I helped people. There's this technique called gold net technique, which I think is in one of the demo style videos. I'm sure it is. One of the demo style videos has gold net technique in it. But if you need to know which one, you can post a question down below. But anyway, you imagine like a big gold fishing net, and then you drag it through your energy field, and you wrap up in the fishing net anything that's not you, and you give all that got tangled up in there to your angels. And so I walked everybody on a spirit level through doing that about 3 times. It's not like 3 is some magic number, it's just everyone needed it again and again. So that happened, and then a different sample person that the angels picked for me needed work in the back of their aura. Their outer layers were kind of stuck and like not very flowy. So I healed the backs of everybody's aura particularly the outermost layers, just, you know, with universal gold healing energy from my hands. But just, you know, you can always make, you know, you can send gold light to yourself, you know, and you can imagine like a copy of your aura out in front of you, and like, you know, be like, okay, I'm facing this way, so this is the back of my aura, and then just comb through it and kind of, you know, because it can be kind of deflated sometimes. So if you comb through it and just imagine that you're melting away all the, like the hardened walls of energy, walls of stuck energy, then it just kind of poofs out and gets more flowy and colorful. So that's what I did for people. And then a different sample person that the angels picked needed repair of their 4th chakra, particularly in the back of their 4th chakra. And 4th chakra is for motivation, self-love, enthusiasm, like a positive sense of things. And so I healed the backs of everybody's 4th chakra, just repaired any damage. Because you want the back of the chakra to be like a smooth round opening, like not silver though, but you want it to be like a nice smooth round opening, right? But sometimes it gets all bashed up and banged up. So I just, you know, helped everybody with gold light to kind of, you know, mend up the damage and unblock it in the back so that, you know, a lot of energy releases out the back. And, you know, just overall healed everybody's 4th chakra. And then I did just all 7 chakras. I helped everyone just to kind of, you know, melt away energy blocks from all 7 of their chakras. And again, well, not again, I guess this, in the other videos, that is sort of the one about the companion video series about, what am I calling it? I'll put it here. It's going to be something like surround sound aura healing. But anyway, I used this diagram in that. So chakras 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 at the base of the spine, 7 in the top of the head. So, I just, you know, use gold light up and down everybody's chakras, everybody's spine, you know, and just imagine unblocking. You know, so like, because this can get all blocked and then the back of it can get all blocked. So I just used gold light so that it, you know, started clearing out. So it was like an opening again, rather than just, you know, stuck energy there. So then energy can flow in the front and flow out the back, right? So I did that for everybody. Then a different sample person that the angels picked had energy, constrictive energy around their neck. Right here, so like in the first layer of the aura around the neck. First layer, for me a nice color for the first chakra is red. So then that means if you set with your intention your first chakra at red, that means then your first layer is the layer all the way close around your skin. And so that would be a red color too of your energy. And so if you set your first to red, right, and then it spins and puts all this red energy in your first layer, if you just use your intuition and think, okay, well, what's not red then? Because if something's not red then in your first layer, you need to heal it, you know, melt it away, right? So, so this person had like a dark, you know, like a, you know, like kind of a necklace here, but like negative energy, you know, from a past life. Probably, you know, this is survival and courage, so probably that person was, you know, made afraid to speak out and to say what they wanted to say. So anyway, I helped everybody. Since that was my sample person, that means to some extent everybody had a little bit of blocked energy, like right around the neck in the first layer. So I sent gold light there for a little bit and just watched everybody kind of loosen up there. So then everybody has more red flowy energy of theirs right around their neck. And then I helped everyone redo their grounding again at red and helped comb out the energy blocks in the grounding. Again, like grounding, I always suggest is really wide as your aura. And so I just, you know, imagine everybody's aura and just comb out the blocked energy, because you want it to go all the way down to the center of the earth and just get absorbed right into the center of the earth. But sometimes there are like little piles of blocked energy down here. So you just melt them away. And that way the downward flow is a lot stronger. And that helps you to let go. And you know, not let things bother you. It helps you to feel lighter. Then the rest, I think, is described by most of the rest is described by those companion videos that I'm gonna post at the same time, which is the surround sound aura healing technique. I did that to help everybody really with almost all their layers. Just the inner two I didn't have time to do. Second layer and first layer. Second layer is emotions, first layer is courage. But we did all the other layers, and we did a ton of time. I you know, as a healer, did that with you guys, a ton of time on the third layer, generated by the third chakra. And I explain in that video why I did it. But basically, I guess the nutshell version is it just helps you to get things done. Helps you to be productive. And but I feel like in these healings, the people that don't feel the healing, they're too blocked in this particular chakra. So it's sort of a goal of mine as a healer to get like crazy excellent at unblocking people's third, because then like even more people, because most people feel very positive results from these healings, but those that don't, it's because they're too blocked at this one chakra right here, chakra number 3. So that's why I want to get like super excellent at healing this chakra. So please fill out your surveys, guys. I really want to know, did you feel no better? Did you feel worse? Do you feel a lot better, a little better? Even just that to that level, like the first and second question. First question is your name, second question is that, you know, no difference, better, a lot better, or a little worse, you know, like I need to know so that I can get better. So anyway, like I said, I did that surround sound healing, which is basically clearing energy blocks in key spots of each aura layer. And that's described in those companion videos for the super energy geeks. You can watch that. I help people expand their fourth chakra in particular. And again, that's for motivation and joy and positivity. And a lot of times, like after each big change like that, I had to comb through everybody's grounding just to make sure they finished releasing everything all the way down to the center of the earth. So then after a ton of surround sound aura healing work described in the companion videos, then we did this thing where I wanted to help people be present, and having good flow in your aura and your chakras and being really well grounded, that helps you to be present. But also what helps you to be present is to not be stuck in the future or the past, right? Because present is in between the future and the past. So I just, you know, and you can do this too. Just imagine like I walked everybody through this in the healing, like on a spirit level. So you imagine a big gold blanket out in front of you made of like universal healing energy. And you just pile on top of the blanket any energy blocks that, like at first we did one or the other. We didn't do present and past, we just did like say past. So any energy blocks that are in your space that make you stuck in the past that you're ready to release right now, just pile them on the blanket. So make a nice big pile or several piles of energy blocks that keep you stuck in the past that you're ready to clear today. And then just notice, like imagine them. Is that one giant pile? Is it a little pile? Is it 18 big piles? And just melt them down with lots of gold light. You know, and I walked everybody through this, like I said, on a spirit level. And then make sure that the pile's all gone. And if it's not all gone, you can wrap up the blanket, you know, wrap up everything in the blanket and then just give the whole blanket to your angels. The blanket is easy cleanup. And then, you know, imagine another brand new in front of your aura, you know, another gold energy healing blanket, you know, gold universal healing energy blanket, like a picnic blanket, you know, spread out in front of you, and then heap onto it any energy blocks that you have that you're ready to clear today that keep you stuck in the future, you know, sort of fixating on what you're going to do tomorrow or the next day or this summer or next winter or next year or 10 years from now. And just put all those energy blocks in the blanket and notice if that's one giant pile or 10. And then just use lots of gold light and just melt down the piles, you know, and just be patient, take your time, and just melt them all down. You can imagine like you have a hose maybe, and it's like a gold water hose, you know, and you use that, or gold flamethrower maybe, you know, and use gold fire just to break down the piles, or gold dynamite, you can blow up the piles, because you just want them to totally destroy. You want the energy blocks to be blown up, and that frees up your energy and you get it back. And what's not you just, you know, goes wherever it belongs. And again, if you still have some leftovers, just wrap it up in the blanket and give it to your angels, right? So that's something that we did. And then my final thing, a sample person, their aura was just a little bit banged up at the top, you know, at the top of the aura. So like they just had a little bit of like, you know, weird tears here. So since they're my sample person, that means everybody needed that. So I just used gold universal healing energy, and I sent it, you know, around the outside of everybody's aura, underneath the feet, you know, above, you know, around and back, in front, above, you know, just to mend up the rips and tears. You know, and you can do that right now on yourself. You can imagine like make big gold suns, like suns shining in the sky, you know, or gold heat lamps, or, you know, your gold hose or your gold flamethrower, and just shine that gold light on any rips and tears anywhere in your aura. They're going to happen from the outside in, right? So just shine it all around the outside of your aura, even below your feet, behind you, above you, in front of you, you know, around your legs. And you can do that whenever you want. It's totally free. And that mends up your aura, so then it's nice and whole, so then it can stay fully inflated, because it's like a tire for your car. You know, if your tire has a hole in it, it leaks air and it gets flat, right? So that's what happens with your aura. If your aura has tears in it, it leaks out energy and it gets flat, because your chakras can only make so much new energy. If it's always leaking out, you just can't keep up, and so it's like deflated and you feel kind of stuck and overwhelmed, you know. So we did the opposite. We healed your aura, right, so that you have a nice poofy flowy aura that's whole. And that's good, because then it protects you and it allows your chakras to spin freely, and you can just get stuff done and enjoy your day. Okay, so I hope that made sense. And again, this recap is shorter because you can watch the companion set of videos to learn about the surround sound aura healing technique that I used in today's healing. And I'm sure I will be using that technique more, but like I said, please fill out your surveys, so that will help me. I mean, I'm psychic, so I can look at how much it helped people, but I want to know consciously if you think it helped. Do you know what I mean? Because I know I can like look at each participant if I need to, you know, and be like, oh, that stayed, oh, that didn't stay, you know, but I want to know your perception of it, because that's very important. Okay. All right. Bye.